I've got no funny intros here.
Good day, Daniel.
Good day.
How are you?
It's morning, actually.
Yes, well, I don't like to say what time of day it is in case people are listening at a different time of day.
Oh, okay.
Because doesn't that put you out when someone's saying, oh, it's a beautiful morning and blah, 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 and you're listening to them and then it's actually nighttime for you?
It's 11 o'clock at night. No, it very much feels like a morning to me.
Yes, me too. I was up really late last night finishing off a book that I didn't like, but I just had to get rid of it.
Is this a book that you have to review?
Oh, this is a book that your wife and I are both reading because we're in a
Right.
book club. I've just forgotten Oliver Elephant.
Oliver
I've
Elephant?
just forgotten her name, and I've just finished the book. Is fine. That's what it's called. Amelia Oliphant. I forgot her first name. Someone Oliphant is fine. I didn't like the book. It took more than 3/4 of the book for you then to get to the bit that you couldn't put the book down.
Oh.
At least 3/4. I think your wife has actually stopped
Stop.
halfway through. She's like, I'm not doing this anymore. Because it's like they just repeat, like you can sort of do like in a couple of chapters you can explain a person. But they took 3/4 of the book to do the same thing over and over again. Yes, I understand who this person is now. Can we just move on?
Oh, jeez.
Yes. No. Anyway, so I was up until at least 1 o'clock in the morning finishing off a book that I just had to get out of the way.
I can't be bothered. If I don't like it, I just stop.
Oh, but
Stop
I knew
reading
that
it.
there would be, well, because your wife had said, oh, no, it gets good. But
Right.
I didn't realise that she meant there was a little good bit and then it went bad again. So
Oh.
I was still waiting for the good bit, but she'd actually already stopped reading it like ages before. But I didn't know.
Well, I'm mourning the death of one of our greatest authors, Cormac McCarthy, who just passed away, I think, a week ago or something. He's the guy. Did you ever see the movie The Road?
No.
It's he's an American writer, and he's extraordinary. He's just one of the most amazing writers. But also the way he writes is quite different to most other authors, because there's a whole lot of. It's very grammatically simple. There's not a lot of exclamation marks or anything like that. It's just there's no talking marks for any of the discussions. It's very, very bare the way he writes, but it's wonderful, and that's what you should read on your next book. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Read a Cormac McCarthy. Don't read The Road necessarily because that's incredibly depressing, but there's other books worth watching.
Okay. I do have a bit of a lineup, but yes, I'll have a look at that if you put that in the show notes.
Bloody show notes. You don't look at the show notes.
Okay, I don't. That's all right. That's just me, like, dismissing that. That's how I do it. But, there's been actually quite an event that has happened of recent times. What would that be in the last few days? What happened?
Happy. We're still sick?
Yes.
No, I can't think of anything particularly.
What about yesterday?
Happy. Ah, yes. I actually forgot about it leading up to it until someone at work said, "Oh, happy birthday for Saturday," and I said, "It's what?" I'd completely forgotten.
I don't believe you.
I did. I forgot. I completely forgot. I didn't know because I don't pay attention to dates, so I didn't know it was this close.
Oh, okay. All right. Now you're an older man than you were last podcast.
Right. Well, that's the case every second.
Yes, that's true. So, but I do have a bone to pick about this birthday. I got a bone to pick. I wasn't annoyed, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take you to task. That's what I'll do. So, let's just paint the picture. So, your wife is still sick. She's been sick for a number of 2 weeks at least.
Yeah.
Like really sick.
Yeah. Much better now.
With the flu.
Yeah.
And yes, you were sick, and I saw you wrote that, oh, you've had 2 flus and you've been helping the family and you're amazing.
Amazing. That's what I said.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
amazing.
You're amazing. You wrote that on the socials. So, and then, so I thought, I'm going to be kind. So I made your wife a beautiful broth, a chicken broth. And
That had no chicken in it.
yes, by request of her, yes.
Really
It did have a chicken, but I pulled it out. And she seemed to really like it. But also, I thought, well, it's Stan's birthday tomorrow, and I'm sure she won't feel like making a cake. So I made a beautiful chocolate cake for your birthday. And so my husband dropped them off the night before your birthday. So Friday night, soup and cake.
Right.
Gave it to you? Did he give it to you in your hands?
No.
What happened?
Well, no, I'm sure Jen would. I think she's told me otherwise, or maybe she's told me that she said something. But I thought that was just for her.
The cake.
Yeah.
For the sick woman in the bed.
And I didn't even
chocolate cake.
Didn't even think. As I said, I didn't even think about my birthday. So I just thought it was cake for her.
This is interesting because it was your birthday.
It didn't even. I did not put two and two together.
Normally, people make maybe soup or something for the sick person. Don't normally make a chocolate cake, but that's okay.
Well, you brought over other sweetie things, right?
No.
Sorry,
No.
I'm going to keep. Yeah, you brought sweetie things, didn't you? You brought a little pack. You snuck in here
What?
and dropped a white bag full of
yes.
things of sweets. So I just thought it was a continuation of the treatiness that you were providing.
No, that was not for me. That was for a carer thing. That was something else that I went to a carer event, but I'm going to talk about that a bit later.
Okay.
But no, that was something else separate. That was the day before. But I didn't really feel like talking to anybody, and so I ran away. And then you noticed I came when I dropped that off.
That's right. Well, I was in a meeting, so it's okay.
Okay.
But what I was told later on in the night.
Hold on. This is yesterday on the birthday. I was
Yes.
thinking, So we dropped it off the Friday night. Saturday's the birthday. I was thinking, gee, haven't heard from Dan as a thank you for my birthday cake yet. That's okay. I'll keep waiting. And then I thought to myself, it's his birthday. Should I send him a birthday message? Should I put it on the podcast? No, I won't do that because you are sensitive about your actual birth date, about putting that on social media. So I won't put that on social media. No, he's never messaged me or called me for my birthday. So, no, I won't do that. I won't do that because we've never done that before. Has he ever got me a present? No, he's never done that. Have I? Oh, what's this? Is this, alas, a gift for your birthday? What is this? What is
It's not wrapped.
No, it's not wrapped, but that's okay. It's still a gift for your birthday.
What the hell's that?
What is it? You can.
Mini beard fan.
Yes, for those, because I know you get very hot in the summer.
Mini beard fan.
Yes, so it'll cool off your beard. Hold on. What do you say when someone gives you the gift?
Well, I haven't looked at it yet. Maybe I know you're supposed to say thank you anyway. Aren't
Yeah,
you?
thank
Doesn't
you
matter
for
whether
giving me
That's true.
a gift. That's
Yes.
so kind. Anyway, I got you a gift even though you've never got me one. And
I do. We get you a gift.
Who's we?
Well, you know, the Kerrs.
Jen.
The Kerrs.
Jen. Okay, so Jen gives me a gift. Yes, that's correct.
But it's, you know, it would include my money.
Oh, yes, your money, but not your thought. But that's okay.
My thoughts.
So anyway, I didn't receive anything from Dan until in the evening. I'm going to think that's your wife said, "Have you messaged Bianca and said thank you?" Did she say that? Because I got a message from you saying, "Oh, what did you say?" I don't know if it was a thank you.
I don't know. I think she just told me to. Yeah.
She told me to see.
I think I just said thanks for the cake or something.
Okay. Yes, you wrote thanks for the cake. So at least I did get a thank you. And then I wrote back, bloody took you long enough to message. Because it was 9 o'clock at night. And then I said, happy birthday. And you said, shouldn't you message me?
Yes.
Well, I'm like, that's a dilemma. We need to talk about this. Let's cease this conversation right now and talk about it on the podcast. Because I think that first you say thank you for the cake and then I say happy birthday. That's what I think. What do you think?
Well, I don't know because, you know, because I don't put it on socials, my actual birthday, I don't get a lot of messages on the day.
No, that's right. Exactly. So you've got only yourself to blame for that.
Well, this is the thing. I don't care because I don't like getting contacted.
I don't believe you.
Oh no, I don't. Because part of me, and it's a whole weirdest bunch of stuff going on. One is I kind of like the Schadenfreude of people forgetting. So I like it if they've forgotten, but then I also feel bad for them that they might have forgotten and wanted to. So there's a complete contradiction there.
Yeah.
So I get a little bit of no, they didn't remember.
Yes.
But then I didn't want them to remember at the same time. It's a. I just wish there was none. No
I
birthdays
understand that
whatsoever.
because you do take note. Not you just, but I take note. You take note. You don't care in a massive way, but you just go, oh, okay, take a note. they didn't wish me happy birthday. Yes, that's okay. But then do you feel a little bit, you still feel a little bit flat, do you?
I don't know.
I think you do. Because I think that your default is a little bit going into the emotional, and you like to go into, not sad spaces, but I feel like you like to go into, not emotional places. Sometimes you like to have your own time and to be thinking about sad things.
Well, I'm also very mindful of the fact that my father loved the recognitions of birthdays and any other big event. Sorry.
Dan's still getting over his flu A, was it?
A and B, I think.
Oh, okay.
So no, he used to get very touchy and hated if someone had forgotten or if the card wasn't meaningful enough, and so I try to do the opposite of that.
Right.
You know, no expectations at all, because I just hated the way he was. I don't care about these the specific days like this, because I always feel like it's just ticking off a box. And there's a funny text F up that actually covers that.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of funny.
You're still finishing your sentence, aren't you? Go.
I was just talking.
Because I'm thinking from this day on, for this next year, let's do this experiment. I want you to wish everyone you possibly can a happy birthday. Text them, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day with the family, or whatever it is. And then let's see what happens next year for your birthday, whether you get more messages.
Yeah, it could be it, couldn't it?
But if it's not on Facebook, though, you need to say, I hope you have a really happy birthday. Mine isn't until next year on July the 44th, on July the 14th, just so then they can go, oh, I better put that in my calendar, because if it's not going to be on Facebook, that's what you might need to do.
There's something deeply psychological going on with me and birthdays, I think.
Yeah.
I really... I care more about all the days around birthdays. It matters more to me if people are present than getting a present. Does that make sense?
Yes, okay. So did you do anything fun for your birthday then?
Well, I'm wearing an hoodie that I got, which is camouflage colour instead of light sky blue.
Oh, should I take a photo of it while you're... Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I'll put that on socials anyway.
Very interesting.
And so basically, when I walked in, I couldn't even see you.
No, that's right. I was fully
camouflaged.
camouflaged.
Yes.
And the light blue one that I had before, I have to walk outside the house so all the neighbours and stuff can see me with my very sky blue hoodie. I feel a little embarrassed. So kindly, the family bought me this one, which is much better.
Oh, okay. Oh,
and
good.
then we went for a drive up to Hillsville Sanctuary, but we were there for 20 minutes and it started to rain.
That's the best time to go to the zoo.
I know, it's
everyone
great,
leaves.
but we weren't prepared. We didn't have umbrellas or anything.
Yes.
But it was still nice. I had a nice
time. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Glad it's over.
Yeah. All right. So what's up? What have you been? Anything else you've been doing besides your birthday? Besides, okay, no, you haven't. You've just been looking after the family.
That's right. No, I've been selfless, totally selfless.
Yes. That's a change for you.
It's still...
Well, okay, so about me. So I went to a carer's high tea during the week that your wife was supposed to come with me, but of course, unwell.
I'm just going to put on my beard fan.
Okay, good. And then, so that was through Uniting, which is a local... Oh, it's a bit loud.
Oh, this is lovely. Oh, yeah, it's very powerful. Yeah, continue. I'll just sit here.
Okay. It's distracting. It's a bit too loud. I should have got a quieter one. Is it good fanning?
It's very good.
Oh.
Okay,
right.
I'll stop now.
Okay.
That is one powerful fan.
And it's a USB one as well, isn't it? So while you are at your computer, you can just be...
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, gosh. You're really good at your compliments. Yes, I went there, so that was nice. It was nice to catch up with other carers. It's always interesting. You probably haven't really done it too many times, but you go and you speak to other carers who have different stories to yourself, and sometimes a lot worse.
Yes.
But it's still a really good connection with these people. There's kind of like a trust in them as soon as you meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An honesty, openness. It's pretty nice.
Yes, yeah. Oh, and also one of our followers, Sonia, posted about what their name means on their socials. And so I did the same for my name. Now, I know that you really like you really believe in these sorts of things, like if your name really defines who you are. So listen to this about me, okay? So Bianca means girl of heaven. Okay, it's actually not really. I'm sure it just means white in Italian, but that's okay. Girl of heaven is good for me. It says you were raised to have a heart for everyone around you and never lose your honesty and stubborn independence. Isn't that me? I'm stubborn and I care about people around me. Those born with this name have the ability to hide their pain behind their beautiful smiles. No, I don't have a beautiful smile. I have a beautiful smile and I can hide my pain behind it.
Oh, my God.
But they'll do anything in their power to make sure their loved ones don't have to do the same.
Are you sure you didn't write this yourself?
No, I didn't. That's why I'm just so amazed. I thought Dan will love this. And you give and give until you have nothing left. That is what I've done until I was depleted to nothing. And now I'm on the comeback. Anyway, your only weakness is caring too much.
Oh, good God.
Isn't that me? Isn't that me? What?
It just... I'd like to see how they do all the other names. Are they all just as painfully praising?
No, well, obviously, Party Pooper Sonia, hers was good. Hers was relevant because she shared it. So
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, you can probably go back and see what hers said. I don't even know where that is now. But yeah, anyway, so it's just, that was me.
Really?
And
Well, I've done that as well. I actually even
Yeah.
know what my name means without even having to look it up.
Yeah, well, I know Bianca means white, but what does yours mean?
Mine means upright judge and person of infallible wisdom.
Oh, how'd they get that so wrong?
Oh, no, they got it so right. But I don't know what an upright judge means, to be honest.
Well, not a dodgy one?
Is it? But am I judgy? Am I judging everybody?
Yes, you are.
But I'm doing it in a very upright way. So I judge people while I'm standing up. I don't.
No, I think it means black and white. In a really, isn't it?
Oh, and I think that the name it's biblical as well, all that stuff. But
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, we've got a really interesting topic today. Now, yes, a really interesting topic, which I hope it doesn't get us in trouble with anybody. So don't say anything that'll get you in trouble.
I'm already in trouble
How are you already in trouble?
because from a previous episode,
Oh.
the way I worded things has offended my friend.
Really?
So this is a really great topic to be discussing because it's very, very much topical, and I haven't responded.
To the person who said you've upset me.
No, I wanted to wait for this.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, okay, so you want to do it here, so you don't want to talk to them directly. You want to do it, broadcast it to everybody. Okay. So maybe we don't say that person's name.
No. In fact, I actually am going to go to his house later, and we're going to record a conversation as well. Oh. So that's going to be interesting. Maybe, should I hold the apology back to that?
Well,
In person. Would you prefer an in-person apology?
yeah, I think he would prefer an in-person apology, but explain the situation on here.
Okay. Well, I think what I'd said, I'd sort of inferred that I have, and you do, that I have no friends. And I think I'd sort of, I can't remember how I worded it, but it was basically me saying that I don't really have any, big, strong friends. But what I was trying to say was that none of my friends are daily contactors, and that I like that.
But this is there's not many men that would have other man friends that they have daily contact.
I don't know. Sometimes
Rare.
I think maybe that's the way it should be, and so over my life, when it comes to friends, I have assumed that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh.
And so I've lost friendships based on that idea that I thought they were more close friends than they are.
Same.
And I'm taking full responsibility for the loss of some of these friendships.
Same. Yes, this is
Yeah.
exciting. This is interesting topic. So this is for both of us. I think it's very common for autistic people.
Oh my god, yeah. There's a we'll mention a couple of comments because we posted it on the private page, didn't we? And
Yes.
we've got some responses.
Well, how about, do you want to talk first? Tell us about this mysterious friend who you thought that you didn't declare as a friend, but they actually are your friend.
Well, I think is in a more generalised way, something I've said has offended somebody,
Yes.
and I haven't meant it the way that it's been taken. So I think every person listening to this, particularly us late diagnosed
Yes.
clan, we will say things thinking we're getting across the message, but it's not. And sometimes it's in such a hurtful way that the people can't really respond back to you and say anything because they're so hurt.
Yes.
And so that's what leads to sometimes the loss of friendships.
Yes. So,
You know.
and so you need to say, I'm sorry that I didn't communicate it well, or didn't talk about our relationship well. So you got to put it on yourself.
I know, and I can't just say, I didn't mean that though. I need to acknowledge that even though I didn't mean it, it was taken that way.
Yes.
I've never really done that very well before.
Yeah, that's right. So you just definitely need to say that it was, like, you need to put it on yourself and not on them for the way they interpreted it.
Yes, I think so.
And then, because everyone else has heard this and also thinks, oh, Dad doesn't have friends, and then he's like, hold on, I'm a friend.
Yeah, I know.
And now everyone knows that you don't see this person as a friend, even though you actually do.
Yes, like
Yes.
best friend.
Yes. Yes, that's right. Wow. Okay. Do you want to talk about that, or
No, I'll talk to him. So that'll be on another episode,
Okay.
I think.
Yes.
But I'll begin with this topic is to say that yes, I've got a bunch of people in my past that I no longer see, and I interpreted why that happened a certain way, and now after my diagnosis, I'm really beginning to question why those friendships fell apart.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure I've made sense of it yet, but I know that that's something I have to consider. And then, do I then try and contact people I haven't spoken to for so long?
Well, so you haven't spoken to them. So all my friendships that broke up, I would still have contact with them.
What, now?
Yes.
How?
We catch up sometimes, but we're not.
You don't view it as a friendship anymore. What's your
No.
definition of a friendship first?
Well, no, because before it was a best friend,
Right.
and it's not best friends anymore.
Okay.
We've taken a few steps back. So then it might be catch up once every couple of years.
Yes.
But that's probably because I can't let go. It's the same with like Mother's Group when Jen and I were saying, or Jen was saying, we need to drop this. We need to drop these people. And because they're not nice people, some of them. And I couldn't completely let go.
Well, it's a bloody hard thing to do. It requires a lot of... It's not emotional intelligence, is it? It's just social intelligence.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Think I've got that.
No, I don't know why I can't let go. Okay, so is it my turn to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I had all my friendships have been pretty full-on friendships, and then they live their life, and then it gets to a point where, well, normally the other friend wants to have other friends more than just me. So that happened, I guess, in my late primary school to mid-high school friend. They were a very social person and wanted all these other friends. And so they went into a different group, and that was...
So you wanted their full attention?
Yeah, just
Do
me
you
and
think
them.
you were a bit full on as a friend? Like
Yes.
So you liked to spend a lot of time?
Yes.
Okay.
And just speak to them all the time on the phone and
Yes.
catch up with them all the time. So every day talk a number of times a day.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, well, no, it's different now. I'm not up to that friendship yet. And then I had another friendship, which was late high school, and that was just more... it was convenient for both of us, but
Yeah.
we didn't. Neither of us had. I think that she's autistic too. We both had, like, there was us two, and then we had two male friends, and that was that. And then we didn't really play with anyone else, hang out with anyone else. Oh, we went to parties, but it was always us as a group of four.
Right.
And then she moved away to Sydney, probably to get away from me. No, not really. So she moved to Sydney.
I got one like that.
We
too.
were never. You can't ever be her best friend because she wouldn't let anyone in that close. So, yeah. But then I had another friend from like late high school to. This was like the best. This was the best friend of my life. What do you call it? Like, you know, say they're the love of your life. This is the best friend of my life.
Hang on. What does Anna Green Gables say?
I don't remember.
There's bosom buddies. She was after that particular friendship
Yes.
that you're talking about.
Yes, I really related to her actually, and with her relationship with Diana,
That's right.
because she was so into it. I mean, Diana was into it, but I feel like Anne was really, really into it.
Yep.
So then this friendship went for probably like 6 or 7 years. We were like so in each other's pockets. We dressed the same. We talked the same. Like if we had relationships with guys, they were intimidated by that friendship because we would know exactly what each other was thinking just with a look. Or like it was like a relationship but without the sexual part of it. It got so full on that it affected all of our other sort of relationships, and we had to stop the friendship so that we could both go our separate ways. So we both did the same university course at the same time as well. In hindsight, I think she followed me in ways. She was a couple of years younger than me, and I think that she followed me and looked up to me. But then she got to a point where she wanted to grow herself. So she wanted to be her own person, and in her mind, I was wanting to be a bit vanilla and to live the vanilla life, and she wanted to live the really alternative life. And so we, it was kind of quite abrupt, stopped being friends. And then
By conversation, was it a frank conversation?
Fight. We had a fight, and then I think she was feeling like I was probably smothering her and her friendships, her new friendships.
Wow.
So and
it wasn't
had
a fight.
Yeah, we had an argument, not for too long, but I was kind of trying to infiltrate her new friends a little bit, but I wasn't right for her as a friend. I wasn't a good friend. I don't think I wasn't what she needed. I think maybe she was the Anne in Green Gables, and I was the Diana in that situation. But anyway, but then still again, like I still caught up with her. She went and lived overseas, and when she came back, caught up with her. But we were very, very, very different.
Yes.
And that we never caught up again after that because we were just so different. And then I do have a long-standing friend from early primary school until, we're still friends now. But we did have I'll say it was not an intense friendship, but it was a close friendship, except it was always more from my end than hers, because ultimately I wanted more from the friendship than they could provide, and that was okay. So I took 2 steps back from that friendship, and we still see each other.
Wow.
Still friends. Not my friends. But I just needed to take steps back. And then obviously your wife is a friendship, but that's a slower friendship. That friendship grew, really quite slowly. Never wanted to jump into anything or give too much early on. And I think your wife will say that as well. I was really reserved.
Yep.
But having children has been a really good distraction from intense friendships. I don't think I'll ever have that again.
You can't.
Even though you'd say I'd speak to your wife at least once a day, which I do, but it's strong, but I don't think it comes with expectations.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
No,
So
absolutely.
she doesn't expect anything. I don't expect. I'm not trying to squish and really smooch around with your friends.
Yep.
And nor her with mine. Like, she wouldn't even know most of my friends, and I just like it to be that way. And I spoke to the psychologist about so I've got lots of friends, and they're all different, and they're not all together. I think I've mentioned this before. We're not in a group of friends, really. I do have a group of friends with your wife, but all my main friends are not together. They're all just separate. And I forget what the psychologist said, but she said something along the lines of that, I don't want anybody to know everything about me. So I'll be different for different people because otherwise I won't feel safe. I wouldn't feel safe if one person knew everything about me.
There was a comment from Tony, and he reflects very similar to how I think I've handled what I categorise as friends. And he said he puts people into categories like friend, colleague, someone I make small talk with.
Yeah.
The categories don't change unless a colleague, for example, comes to my house, sits on my sofa, has a coffee, meets and chats with my wife. Then they might change categories.
Yes.
Which is kind of funny. And I think that's similar to what's happened with me with workmates that I view as friends.
Yes.
That's sort of a bit more personal. If they come over to my house, then I'll go, oh, you're a friend. But then I've got people like that who I haven't had back to the house since, and I haven't really kept a great deal of consistent contact with.
Okay, so are they a friend or not?
I think so. So then I feel guilty that I'm not catching up with them.
But they haven't invited you to their house.
No.
So it's not on you. You don't need to feel guilty. It's their turn.
Yeah, well, I've got a friend who I'd worked with a long, long time, and she sent me a message. She always remembers my birthday, and I always remember hers. And I remember hers because it's on 9/11, so that's an easy one to remember.
Yes.
But we would do that, but we don't see each other very often at all. But she's lovely, and I do like spending time. This episode, my God. This is the most autistic episode I think we've ever done.
Why? What do you mean?
Because we're just so confused by this. The way that we it's very hard to make sense of friendships.
Yeah.
And I think that's coming across.
Well, yeah, I guess, but maybe we'll just validate other people's also confusion.
I think so. I just think of the amount of people that have fallen by the wayside over the years. I had a best friend when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And we spent all our time together, but then I moved, and again, I wasn't able to maintain the contact. And then years later, when we were in our early 20s, and I invited him over. We got in contact somehow, and I invited him over to my house to meet Jenny. He brought his girlfriend, and oh my God, we had changed so much. We became such different people. He showed up looking like an 80s metalhead, and he played metal, and he was so excited that I'm into music. I was into music. He brought his guitar with him,
Yeah.
and wanted to jam with me. I don't jam. I don't do that, and so he's doing all this, and his girlfriend had the big buffy blonde hair, and he was just such an Aussie.
This is very funny to me because you are a little bit known to bring unusual people over to your house.
Yes.
And so I haven't heard of this one.
Yeah. Jim was there. This was when we were renting, and the both of us were just like, we just looked at each other and laughed afterwards, and we just realised, like, I think both of us, me and my old friend, realised we're never going to see each other again.
Yes.
He drove off in his shag and wagon with his metal guitar, and I thought, okay, that's what's happened.
Well, what you need to do is just catch up for a coffee somewhere first.
No, never.
No, before you invite them to your house.
Oh, right.
Yes. That's the first step. But you go, like an autistic person, you'll go in hard.
Don't even think about that. I wanted to ask you about a different kind of friendship to see if you had the same as me.
Oh.
When you were studying, did you become friends with someone who you thought you could work well with, or you could learn something from?
Yes. How do you know about that?
Because I had one like that. I got
lovely.
really close.
Yes, me too. For that, yes, you've got friends for a season, friends for a reason, friends something. So that was So I had my uni friend. Yes, and we were so close for that time. We would eat. Together we would go. Yeah, and sometimes we'd spend really late nights at university finishing off our course, finishing off our assignment.
Yeah, exactly. I did. He was so good, and I learned a lot from him.
Yes.
And we loved music. We used to always go looking through for CDs and things like that. But then one day, after we'd finished our course, I went to visit him. He was working in a bookshop, he looked at me weirdly. And
you never spoke to him again?
yes, that's happened to me quite a few times.
What do you mean he looked at you weirdly, so then you never spoke to him again?
It just looked like he was uncomfortable and didn't want me to be there. So I stopped making contact to see if they tried to contact me.
And
that's happened. No, and they haven't. So this happened a few times.
Wow.
I've interpreted a look and felt very justified by that until I got my diagnosis. And now I think, oh my God, I just dumped these people.
Yes.
And didn't even ask.
No. What could you say? What is your face
exactly
saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't know what your face is saying right now.
Yes.
I wish I had that.
Why don't you should contact them and just say,
I've tried. I can't find him.
He's blocked you.
I know. I think he moved to another state, but
have you looked on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because that would be interesting to say. The last time we caught up, what was your face saying?
Yeah, what was your face saying? Oh my God. Yeah, this and then I've had falling outs. The two the three guys in my wedding, I only see one of them still. And it was another one of those things where I've gone, I assume we were closer, and now I feel, and I literally said this on an email, of course, I thought we were closer than we are, and I feel embarrassed, basically, that you were part of my wedding party.
Oh, same. Oh, no, I'm not an exact wedding party thing, but other situations that I've included people in a very important life event.
Yes.
And I regret that. Not regret, but I feel embarrassed, as you say.
Yep.
That exactly the same. I'm sure other party poopers feel the same about those things.
I think partners of friends come into play as well, and I know that certainly did with those two who were in my wedding party. One didn't really like Jen and basically said it. Yes. And so I thought, well, that's the end of our friendship, because if you don't like my wife, then what's there more to say? And then the other one, I had issues with his becoming wife.
But isn't it a weird thing that they would like? Would you say to your friend, you don't like their wife? Not really.
Well, no, but we had discussions because in the lead up to their marriage, it didn't look like he even wanted to, and we were so confused by.
Oh no, I mean about the friend who said that they didn't like Jen.
Oh yeah.
That's why would they tell you that? That's an unusual thing. What's wrong with
I know. Yeah, it was really strange. But I think we were going through a back and forth on emails where I was being blunt and interpreting the way I interpreted it, and he was shocked, and so he came back, and said, one, you come over and you borrow things from me, and then you don't return them. So all of a sudden there's all this stuff started coming out, and I was just like, oh God, what? I had no idea.
Yes, I had one of those. I would call that a fight.
Yes, I guess it was.
I had that
email fight
with a friend. Yes, it's
so,
not nice.
I don't know. So what does that mean? Do I go onto Facebook once in a while and see how they're going. They've got kids, but life has passed by, and I think it's a bit too late for all that.
Well, yeah, if he didn't like your wife, he's out.
I know, and that they're friends as well. So
yeah,
I think that's what happened.
Okay, all right. So should we move on to our Neurodivergent Digest?
Maybe. Let's have a quick look and see what else was said on because we did post.
What about TJ?
Yeah, TJ. That was a good one. I just got dumped by a best friend of 10 years at a lunch date. She was struggling with mental health issues and told me I wasn't there enough for her. And I explained that I was busy falling in love and getting married, so I was being a little self-absorbed, which you can understand. Very similar to how she was a few years before when she was in love and getting married, and I was going through my own mental health issues. I couldn't understand why she was not showing me the same grace I showed her. Instead, she said to me that she had decided to end our friendship and she felt free, like somehow I was a massive burden, yet I was being dumped for not being there enough for her. So, she has so many friendship dumping stories.
Yes,
so, yeah.
I do know this person, and they're such a lovely person.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe if it could be intense friendships. Maybe she would be in intense friendships. But I think I value her very much as a friend. We don't see each other, but I do value her as a friend. But I get that. I could see that in her because and that's sad that those things happen. Yeah.
I love what she said after you had responded saying that that's hard, and I get it. She said, I feel like that guy in Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade when he faces the old knight and chooses the wrong cup. He chose poorly.
See, I haven't seen Indiana Jones. I think I did a fake laugh.
You're fine.
Because I didn't understand. I mean, it sounded like a really funny thing to say, but I just didn't understand it.
And one last one I mentioned was from Samuel, who said it's a tough topic. He didn't have any specific stories to offer, but just noting the pain he experiences trying to make friends and the difficulty in keeping friendships going. Wanting friends, but then not wanting them at the same time. That, oh my God, that's a shared experience.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Do I really... I feel like I'm supposed to have more regular friends, like we're in contact all the time. But in reality, no, I don't want that. And I don't think they want that either.
And a lot of people find it really difficult. Like you find that difficult to start friendships, maintain friendships.
Yeah.
So you seem to have your friendships are old friendships.
They are old friendships. And it changed as well. Obviously, because we'd known each other for so long, we did spend a lot of time. I used to go over to his house all the time. From age 16 or 15, I used to go over there all the time.
Wait, is this the friend that you still have that you
I
upset?
apologise to, yes.
The one that you've nearly lost?
Yes.
That's right. And because I guess it's not an intense friendship in terms of you're not having to speak to each other all the time, and you like that. That suits you. Like, was it when you got a new friendship, you're like, oh, okay, we caught up that week, so we should probably catch up in a couple of weeks. And there's all these sort of rules. It's very difficult. There must be some autistic friendship app thing or something. I'm sure there's Facebook groups for this sort of thing.
Well, even like a flowchart would be nice.
A flowchart.
If you have met this person, then do this. If they respond this way, do that. If they don't, do this. That would be fantastic.
I'm going to create a flowchart of friendships. Yes, I'll do that.
Make sure you put it in the notes.
Yes, we'll put it in the notes and we'll also post it to the page. But you need to remind me. Okay.
I'm not going
do that, and then I'll create it. All right. So now we can move on to a Neurodivergent Digest.
Play the song.
Neurodivergent Digest.
Oh, was this me?
Yeah, you go.
Did I?
You wrote it.
Oh my God. You know why I'm confused as to whether I was supposed to say anything? It's because I've actually brought up Neurodivergent Digest about M. Ruskiano.
Russiano.
Russi. Now I sound Russian.
Yes. Now you can say yeah. So you've got something to say about her. So that's exciting.
Well, it was this. I don't know, Dr. Golly. I don't know who the hell this Dr. Golly is.
Yeah.
But anyway, that he interviewed her. It looks like based on
did.
what I was seeing there.
Well, it's her show.
And it was I found it really, really interesting. And it's something that we've talked about before, and I think about it quite a lot. Why teach kids how to act neurotypical? Mm-hmm. He mentions that that's what he does. Now, what is he? He's he's not a psychologist. He's
psychiatrist, OT.
Works with kids all the time.
Speech support worker.
No.
A child specialist.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. But he says he teaches autistic kids rote learning to here's what you do in these situations. Hey, we just talked about flowcharts, so
yeah.
But she's like, no, don't make autistic kids conform. Why? And I've said this. Remember a couple of episodes. Why not the other way around? Yes. How about sometimes it's not us who has to change, but maybe they can.
So you and Em are on the same team.
Sort of. I did comment, but I'll just say first. I loved it that what she mentioned was that in a work situation and in a school situation, if they turned it around and focused more on the needs of autistic kids, the neurotypical kids would benefit a lot from those changes.
Yeah.
They would, in every way it's positive, but they still haven't figured that out yet. And there was an autistic psychologist who responded on the comments and wanted to say there is such things as neurodiversity affirming practice, where you can see OTs and psychologists and speech therapists who don't work to change the child and instead support to advocate for systems to rise up and support the child, while also supporting self-esteem, self-advocacy, confidence, blah, blah, blah. That's the comment I made just not so well to her, because she seemed to be saying that, no, bugger it. I don't want my kids to have to learn how to conform, whereas they see it as an affirming practice. And I think you would agree, surely, that it's going back to that whole masking thing. It can be a positive. It can be a skill. Why not teach them that skill?
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. I completely agree. And actually our OT, so as in my kids' OT and your kids' OT, they do follow this. They do not try to teach the child to fit in. They want them, it's definitely ND affirming.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's not being sort of actualised in schools.
No,
and
not
that's
in
the problem.
schools. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I'm glad you had a connection there with M. Russiano.
Yeah, she says things very well. I liked the way, and I like the passion she has for these sorts of things.
Yeah. Have you watched her talk with the her talk in the National Press Club?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, but
All
nothing else.
Slowly, I'm getting you to conform. All right. Also, Mel Spencer, so is one of the co-founders of Different Journeys, so local autism group, Victorian one, and she has received the Medal of the Order of Australia, which is would you say that's the highest?
I'm Googling it.
Oh, okay. It's like it's the OAM is what she is now. So she's Mel Spencer, OAM.
Awarded for service worthy of particular recognition.
Yeah, so her work with autism. Yeah, which is really great and really exciting for Different Journeys.
It's huge.
So now that you know what that means, when you speak to her, you must call her Princess.
Is it really Princess?
Or Her Majesty. Her Majesty.
There needs to be something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so she every time she needs to sign off anything, she has to sign her name and then OAM on the end.
Oh.
Wouldn't you feel, like, and she said it's been embarrassing, like having to say, oh, there's an OAM. She's like, legally she must, by law, put OAM there now.
No.
Yeah, for everything. Yes. I spoke to her about it.
Wow.
Anyway, we hope to have her on the podcast soon. Soon. Also, Chloe Hayden, who is on Heartbreak High, is up for a Logie as the newcomer person. So Logie is the Australian, is it the Oscars? Oh, no, that's the movies. It's the TV show awards. Which, although, because the Heartbreak High was shown in the UK and in USA as well, which is why I'm mentioning this. But let's just vote for her to win, because that would be amazing. So Dan's going to put the link to voting in the show notes.
No, I'm not.
You actually are, because we want her to win.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Also, we talked about party pooper Jessica Horner, who was up for a Walkley Award, the journalism award, a couple of weeks ago. So she didn't come first, but to be nominated and be top 3, I think, is amazing.
Yeah.
And did you see on her socials? She actually had I think it was a hot drink. I mean, that sounds really a bit sexual.
I don't know what that means.
She went to a cafe.
A hot drink.
I don't know I don't want to say coffee because it may not be a coffee. And it may not have actually been a hot drink. She had a drink, I'm going to say non-alcoholic, with Lee Sales. So Lee Sales is... you say who Lee Sales is.
She's an amazing...
journalist,
broadcaster, interviewer.
author.
She likes to take people to task in her interviews, particularly politicians. She's very good at that.
Yeah, so that's very exciting for Jessica. Jessica's just, can we say, kicking goals.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
kicking goals. Yes. So, and also we have Donald Triplett. Do you know who he is?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear about this? I think
No.
a lot of people would have. He was the first person officially diagnosed with autism, and he's died. It was a couple of weeks ago, but we hadn't recorded an episode. But he was going to turn 90 in September. So I think that's really great. It just sounds a weird thing, but to be 90 or nearly 90 and to be autistic, and it's not like we die young. That sounds really terrible. It's great to me to go, yay, you can live to 90. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Is that a weird thing for me to say?
No, I don't think so, because I think because of our associations with depressions and things like that, that does fall into we are not necessarily a grouping of people that always live a very, very long time.
Yeah.
But I think that sort of thing can change. I think it's amazing. 90.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, so he's American. He lives in I think he was like in the southeast of, America. Anyway. Okay, let's move on.
Donald Triplet, Donald T. Ugh.
What?
He's got the same Donald T.
Donald T.
Yeah.
And we can't have...
I don't want to mention
Don't be
this.
political. Don't be political.
No.
Let's move on to our text fuck-ups.
Okay. So,
hold on.
What?
I should say, can you say, what's the next segment?
text F-ups.
Oh, F-ups. Okay, yeah. All right. Text fuck-ups. Text fuck-ups. Text fuck-ups. Text. Okay, that's enough. Now you've got enough. Now. Okay. Shall we...
Right.
I'll follow your lead.
Okay, so let's... I'm just going to have a look and see which one it is. Let's give it a shot and see.
Okay.
You be the first person, I'll be the second person.
Why? I want to be the second.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, go.
All right. I think in honour of all the stuff that's going on at the moment with Russia and stuff, I'll try my best Russian accent.
Okay, and then I want to talk about something after that.
Russian.
Well, can we just talk about Russia while you're thinking about your Russian accent? So do you know... I forgot her name. You know the author, the American author, very famous. Forgot her name, but she's written a book.
Okay,
I've just forgotten her name. Who's the one that did Eat, Pray, Love? Elizabeth Gilbert. Yeah. She's written a book, and it's actually about, like, I think the 1930s Russia. It's a romance, right?
Oh, okay.
It's about to come out soon. And she said, "I've got this book. This is a story about it," and got a big hoo-ha from a lot of people who said, "How could you be writing about Russia right now?" and making it romanticizing Russia. And so now she's actually, the book is pulled. She's been working on this for a couple of years, 3 years, I think, and it's now pulled.
That's ridiculous.
Well, but some people think but other people don't think it's ridiculous. I can kind of see both sides. However, it's not current day Russia, it's 1930s. And it's not now. But then I guess people don't like anything to be about Russia right now.
But it's like making the abused suffer as well. The people of Russia are abused.
Yeah.
And so why the hell can't you recognise that they're just people?
However, I think that you should, instead of doing a Russian accent, how about you do a Ukrainian accent?
Don't worry, it's not going to be anything like anything. I'm good to speak. Okay. All this talking made me realise something.
Yes.
I'm sick of being friends.
Oh my God. I'm actually so glad you said that. I've liked you for like the longest time.
No. Like I'm sick of being friends.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We did well. I think we did that really well.
I like that. See, I'm sick of being friends. They went, oh, does that mean we want to be more than friends? And no.
Yes. And then did you like my pause for the O?
Exactly. There's going to be a few pauses. There has to be some pauses.
Yes. We're getting better at this.
Yeah. Can you... do you want to do this one? There's a pause at the end before the last line.
You do that bit. You do that bit then. Right. I'll do the...
Okay. So, how's your life?
Good. Yours?
Same. We're both lying, ain't we? I like that one.
Well, it's true. Like, that's the thing. Like, because I have had health issues the last few months, and people are like, "How are you?" I'm like,
"Good."
No, I don't. I just go, "Well," and then no, so it depends who it is. But yeah, if you don't know them, you don't say anything. But otherwise, I'm like, no, I'm not going to make it up. No, it's been pretty shit.
I know. I like to actually say it. No, it's been. I've been sick and family. No, it sucked.
I've had to support the whole family, and they've all been sick, and I've been supporting them, even though
amazing.
I've had flu A and B. That's what you were thinking.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now here's the one. Here's the one that's relevant to this episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You can be whoever you want.
I think it's fantastic.
Now. Who are you? Am I blue or you blue?
You be blue.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Okay. Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
So, how's everything?
Oh, you don't have to do this. We can end the conversation here.
LMAO, thank God, talk to you on your next birthday. I can't say LMAO.
Well, you're supposed to laugh.
Oh. Wait, laugh my ass off. Okay, so you do this, do that bit before,
Okay.
and then I'll do that. Okay.
You don't have to do this. We can end the conversation here.
Thank God. Talk to you on your next birthday.
And see, this is why I probably don't want to talk to this person.
You should have been the blue one, and I should have.
No,
I can't.
No, that's exactly why we don't keep in contact.
Oh, okay. I thought
that would be great conversation. That would be great to say, wouldn't it? To be able to say, particularly for sometimes you get these birthdays from people who you don't see anymore. Like, thanks very much. I'll look forward to your text in a year's time.
No, because I don't have those people, and I want to know more about them. I actually want to know how have they been. So I actually want to know.
Right. No,
you don't want to know. Yeah, which is because we're quite different in that way. I actually want to know what they've been up to. How is everybody's health? How are they going at school or whatever? I want to know those things.
No.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any listener feedback, mate?
What is this thing with the mate?
That was the first time I've said it.
No, you didn't. You said it on a text.
Oh.
And what did I came back with? Some sort of Aussie response.
Oh, because my husband is from a country, I often speak to him in a very mate Aussie
That's because
way.
he says it all the time.
No, he doesn't say mate.
He does. Or no, or he'll say like, "How you going, big fella?" Stuff like that.
Or he says, because I've made him change because he's always said son. He said, "How you going, son?" And I say, "No, you don't speak to people that way. You are saying that you are above them." And so he stopped that, and now he's changed it to those ones.
Well, you could tell him to stop doing. I don't like the big fella either.
Oh, do you mean because it means like you're like overweight?
Exactly. I just say it's like, "How you doing there, fatso?"
I will tell him because he doesn't mean it that way. That is so funny. Wow.
I'm getting quite hot here. Okay, I'm feeling better now.
Wait, were you feeling like a bit flustered? Can you turn around and
I think
show
it's
me?
probably no. I'm not.
Let me see it.
No, it's just I'm overheating because I'm a fatso, so I just need to cool down. There we go. All right.
Oh, I don't think he would ever have thought of it that way, but that's interesting. Now, no, I forget. Okay, you know what I've been doing? I've been doing yoga every goddamn day. I don't use goddamn. I do not. Like, I just use the Lord's name in vain. I never do that. I didn't mean that. I meant to say I do yoga every day, every damn day. Is that what? Yeah, I've told her to do yoga.
Yes.
I do it online, just on. It's Yoga with Adrian. She's just on YouTube. She's great. She's probably got thousands of different ones, and I can just say, "Oh, today I feel like doing my hips."
Right.
And she's great. And she's got a dog there in the background. And she's just really nice, and she just accepts me, even though I'm really stiff around the hips. And
What do you mean she accepts you?
well, she's like, if you can't do this, you can do it this way or this way. Like, she's really good like that.
I've been to a yoga sessions.
Hers?
No, but like a local one.
Yes.
And I found it incredibly uncomfortable.
No, you'll love Adrian. She's lovely. Yeah, so I'm recommending that. Put that in the show notes because she's amazing. And anyway, I've been doing it for over 2 weeks now, and it's just really good just to start your day with some deep breaths because especially as autistic people, we don't breathe deeply enough.
No, maybe not. But it has also made me think about, do you schedule yourself for all these sorts of things?
I just get up half an hour earlier in the morning now.
But that's a big thing. Look, you say it so blasé, but having to start something like this is a nightmare for me.
But when you feel like absolute crap,
Yeah.
like no, but I felt like crap,
Right.
like mentally before, and this has helped. My psychologist has suggested, and it helps. You start your day because then you feel empowered. You feel like you have control over the start of that day. I do have 3 dogs all over me, but they like that I come down and do that. But they're getting used to it. They don't sit on me anymore while I'm doing it.
I've been thinking about this for weeks that I need to do. Well, I'm supposed to be doing some particular exercises for my back, which I start and then I just don't do it. I'm going to have to set something up either on like the Google Hub thing or something that actually just tells me you are doing this at this time.
Yes.
I need that.
I just have my alarm on, right? You get up the early, but you need to go to bed a bit earlier as well.
Yeah.
Half an hour earlier. That's it.
There's a whole lot of... I've got a list of things I want to do each day.
But this is important.
Yeah, so the other things.
Not as important. But that's okay. Do you have an autistic... Let's move on and play the music for the autistic moment.
Autistic Moment!
What, now? Yes, this is one I can't believe I hadn't even thought of before. Of the worst autistic moment I've ever done in my whole life, I think. And it involves Jenny as well. And back when we were not married, we were in our early 20s, and we were both very, very big, huge Tori Amos fans.
Oh, well, it was just that this Tori Amos was somebody that it was my favourite artist.
And her birthday was coming up, and then I noticed that...
Tori Amos's?
No, Jenny's.
Okay.
I noticed that Tori was going to be touring around that time. So I thought, fantastic, this is an easy one. I bought tickets and I set it up so I was going to take her into the city, and I said to her, I didn't tell her that Tori was touring. I didn't mention that at all. I wanted it to be a big surprise. So I said, we're going to go into the city, get dressed up. We'll go out to dinner and we'll have a nice evening. So then I figured out where we were going to park so we wouldn't be passing the venue to get to the parking. And we walked down. And so the big surprise was to be us walking past this venue, stopping, looking up at the sign and with Jen and saying, Jenny, look. Oh my God, look who's playing. It's Tori Amos. And guess what? I've got tickets.
And you built it right up and you're like, and this is what we're doing. Huh? And we're outside the front. We're just about to go in, and it was like this most amazing moment.
That didn't work as planned.
Why?
Because when I got the tickets, I looked at it very briefly and saw numbers and thought, oh, okay, so that's the date. Cool. All right, noted. Put the tickets away and never looked at them again.
Oh.
So when we walked past the venue and I turned around to point at the sign, there was no sign for Tori Amos. It was a completely different show. It was a show about John Lennon, which we'd actually seen before. And so I've gone, oh, Jenny, you're not going to believe this? Look who's... And then I've looked at it and went, oh shit, no.
And then it was met, and I am like so excited. And then it's met by, as soon as you look at the tickets and you tell me, oh no.
Oh no. And then she's like, what is it? I said, I was surprising you. We're going to see Tori Amos, but she's not at this, she's not there. The name's not there. And then I decided to bring the tickets out to look at them. I'd looked at the seat numbers and taken that as the date. And Tori was there last week.
It was the week before, like a complete dickhead. And then and then I was just, it was met with complete sheer disappointment to the point of disbelief.
No, not before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
So I was a week late and we never got to see Tori play.
So this is also why we are very different, because I probably check seats. I probably check dates and times 15, 16 times beforehand. And even when I'm there, I get there, I pull it out, and I'm nervous that it's going to be different.
I do now too. But back then I was a young guy who just forgot to put petrol in the car.
And what did Jen say? Oh, thanks.
We were at that stage in the relationship where she was only ever nice with me. She was never blunt or brutal or, never say anything bad. But the look on her face.
and then I asking you, what? And then you did what? You looked at a seating number and took that as S something like S28 as a date, and you did what? And then so in my mind I was so disappointed, but I also was very, very sensitive to your feelings.
And I think she just sort of said, "You idiot."
Yeah.
And I was so embarrassed. I never felt so bad in my life.
Yeah.
And we were so dejected that we just sat on the steps outside the venue.
And that you would be upset. And so, but it was also, I think too, the blow was softened because while we're looking completely confused, I was dumbfounded. And then this man just randomly came up to us and said, "Would you like this?" And then, of course, you took that straight away because then you're like, and you're at that age where, oh, this is a sign. This is a sign that, we've been presented. And then you tried, and we'd seen the show. So, it was good, but it wasn't that bloody good. It wasn't Tori Amos. And so we're sitting there and you just wanted to push that away, that didn't happen, and here we are. Oh, we're still enjoying a show because, of course, you had no money for anything else. So the night would have been over, Red Rover, and so...
Did we have dinner before?
We did, and it was a cheap dinner because we didn't have much money. And so it wasn't as if it was that special. It was special. That was the highlight. The highlight was Tori Amos. And that you took that away. And so it was just like, and then going, oh. So I was just probably full of grace that night is all I could say. Full of grace. And now I would have been, you idiot. What are you, absolute idiot? But look, you know what? With I suppose a lifetime of these sorts of experiences, Dan's not in charge of any tickets. Anything of any importance, I don't put you in charge of. So...
That sounds lovely. In the end?
It wasn't.
In the
She
end.
still never forgive.
Oh, so you've never been to...
No, I then got another ticket when she toured again, and we definitely went
That's
time.
good. And did Jen check the tickets?
Yes,
Yes.
she took control of the tickets.
That's good. Yes.
Oh, I still feel the same way as at that moment, even all these decades later.
Yeah. You do.
So that's my autistic moment.
Okay, I'm just giving you some space and some time. Okay, so I thought we come to the end of the show.
Okay.
Good, yeah. Now we've come to the end of the show.
Good. Okay.
Do you have something?
Great to talk to you.
You got something
Bye.
to say to me?
What?
What do you think?
Oh, okay. My assumption then is that I'm supposed to say thank you for the cake. Was that it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Excellent.
Thank you. And that was like, it's not like I just go to the shop and buy it. It's like maybe an hour and a half of love, 2 hours even.
2 hours?
Actually, Paul did have to go and get butter, especially for it. He had to go out of his way and get butter.
Well, how come he didn't tell me it was for my birthday? Can I blame him instead?
Well, because I guess he also has autism. He gives you the cake and it's your birthday the next day, one would assume. But you could have said, happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday, big fella.
Big fella.
He should have said that to you, shouldn't he?
Maybe he did and I forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he did. But then he was in a rush to get to work. But anyway. See you next time.
Did he mention that there was another cake sitting there?
No.
Okay.
What?
Well, there was a babysitter on that night and they
Yeah.
always cook a cake.
Yes, I thought they did. That's why I asked your wife whether you'd like a cake. But anyway, see you later, big fella.
See you, mate. Bonza. Ripper episode.
Peace out.
Try that.
Try that.
Ah, that's better.
Ah, that's better.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
It's perfect.
Oh, it is.
All right, there we go. That's starting.